This is 18 News Today in high definition.
Well, this morning we're taking a look back at the life and legacy of the 41st President of the United States, George H.W. Bush.
That's right. He passed away on Friday evening at the age of 94, making him the longest-lived U.S. president in our nation's history.
But before he served in office, he served our country. During World War II, Bush was one of the Navy's youngest pilots. He was shot down during a bombing mission in 1944, and in this video you can see the young Bush being rescued in the Pacific Ocean after parachuting into the water.
He made himself a wartime promise to one day skydive just for fun, and he fulfilled that promise in 1997 at the age of 73.
Just because you're an old guy, you don't have to sit around drooling in the corner. Get out and do something. Get out and enjoy life.
It then became a tradition, marking his 75th, 80th, 85th, and 90th birthdays with parachute jumps.
I am pleased to announce that at midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time, exactly 100 hours since ground operations commenced and 6 weeks since the start of Operation Desert Storm, all United States and coalition forces will suspend offensive combat operations.
The signature event of Bush's presidency was the 1991 Gulf War. Bush's order to send troops to Kuwait is regarded as one of the biggest successes during his presidency. When Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein had ordered an invasion into Kuwait, posing a threat to neighboring Saudi Arabia and the world's entire oil supply, Bush famously responded to the action with, quote, "This will not stand." And 100 hours after the ground attack began, the U.S. declared Kuwait liberated.
And the former president is also credited with helping to unify East and West Germany following the collapse of the Berlin Wall in 1989. This video is from an event in Berlin marking the 20th anniversary of the fall, which Bush and former Soviet President Mikhail Gorbachev both attended. Bush's presidency saw a largely peaceful end to the Cold War and the nuclear arms race, though Ronald Reagan famously instructed Gorbachev to quote-unquote tear down this wall. It is Bush who is credited with playing a pivotal role in the reunification of Germany. And in terms of policy, the law that is most closely associated with Bush is the Americans with Disabilities Act, signed into law in 1990. The ADA prohibits discrimination against individuals with disabilities.
Many have called the ADA the most extensive piece of civil rights legislation in American history, and Bush himself has said that it's what he's most proud of during his time as president. Certainly has a lot to be proud of from that time.
Amazing life. It's just an incredible life, and we're here celebrating that for sure.
A lot of major accomplishments, but one piece of his legacy that's not attached to any geopolitical battle or policy change is his love story. The 73-year-long marriage of George and Barbara Bush is regarded as one of the great American love stories. They were married on January 6, 1945, and were the longest married presidential couple. This is a video of the pair dancing together in 1989 during Bush's first year in the Oval Office. And this video is from Barbara's funeral in April of this past year. Bush's son, George H. Bush, seen pushing him in his wheelchair as he follows his wife's casket. She was 92 years old when she passed away this past April.
Wonderful.
Yeah, their story is amazing. You know, he was 18 and she was 16 when they met. They met at a Christmas dance, so it's really apropos that, you know, we're celebrating their love story again now at Christmas time.
Right. True love story for sure. It's now 55 minutes after 6 o'clock, still ahead.
Let's check in with Stevie over at the Weather Center. Good morning, Stevie. How's our forecast shaping up?